Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to cover about the basic structure of React app. So when you are going to start React app, then first you need to understand how to create a basic structure of React app, and you need to well structure your folders, subfolders, modules, submodules, and you should be knowing where you are going to put some specific files. Okay, so here in this video we are going to cover the basic structure of React app. This is for React beginner. Then let us start. So here you can see I have the basic structure of React app. This is kind of simple basic structure which we can cover. So what I did basically I created public folder, and this is my education UI is my React app application, and then I created public. Under the public I have some public like logo, and then you can see images and that and various other things. Okay, so that we can keep. And then other one is SRC. So under the SRC folder I created these various things. However, these assets can be outside the SRC also, but some people can keep inside the SRC also. So it is recommended to keep outside, but I am giving the example of where you can keep assets folder under the SRC also. And then you create layout, page folder, and then store and types, and then various other thing. And here you can see JSON dot package.json file. Now here in this image we can see this is my SRC folder. So you can consider initially this is the structure which you can consider. First SRC as create SRC folder. If you're creating by a command, then it will by default created, and then you can have component stack folder. So under the component you create a component like header.tsx, footer.tsx, or many more. You can create subfolder also and then place their component respective to that also. For custom hooks you can create hook name.ts file. Here tsx means HTML file, ts is non-HTML file also. And then you can create page folder. On the page you can have home page, about page, or many more, whichever is needed as per your routings. Okay, and then you can create assets folder. So assets folder you can have image or font. However, you can keep these images in asset folder outside the SRC, which I show like this. In public folder you can keep these things. And then next folder is util. So util you can create some common classes, ts files, and it may be api.ts or helper.ts or many more also based on your functionality. And then you can see app.tsx. Here app.tsx is a one file here. Okay, so under the app.tsx on the main component where you can compose your application and import other component and render them. So this is a very important file tsx. You need to, when I give you the practical, I'll go one by one body of each file, and then I explain why it is important. This is main file for your application. And then index.tsx, yes, an entry point for your application, and render the app component into the HTML element. And then you can say another index.html file also, HTML file where your React app get injected and contains the root HTML element where your app is render. And public folder I mentioned, this is outside, one is SRC and this is outside is a public folder. So you can keep the public things like icon or logo or other things also, static files or assets also you can keep here. However, it is saying store static assets. Yes, static assets don't need to go through the build process. Yes, something which is static that you need to create under the public, and some are others which are dynamic you can keep under the SRC folder. All right, then package.json. So I mentioned here package.json is it. So a list of project dependency and script, all the dependency you need to project dependency you need to define in the package.json. So we'll cover that in detail. And then node module, of course node module is on top you can see which creates when you build the files, and it creates the node modules. Okay, And then, I mean, when you run the, npm I, then it create node model, which what it has, folder where npm install the project dependency. Okay. Now here is some, other way. However, I already cover, but in this way also you can have basis on our image. These are the basic structure. You can create like this also. So that is all as part of this video, and in next video we'll be covering practical lab for these all, and then we'll create. However, I have not covered the various other thing in as part of this video. Here, routing and then store state management. This one. So state management play very key role in your application, whether you using hooks pattern or Redux pattern, you want to maintain the local state or global state for both. So I already covered the Redux state management in my previous video, but now going in next video, I'll be covering the React, practical lab on my first, that would be my first lab in React. So thank you very much for watching. See you in next video.